Hi everyone, this is Dawn-Marie with CreativeDMEDesigns, and I am here with day 4 of the J&C Fall collab with DearJulieJulie and Cara Brandon. So here we go. This one right here is Julie's, and this one right here is Cara's, and this pack, day 4, is the one I've been waiting for the whole entire time. Mostly because of the mushrooms. I just think this pack is probably, out of all of them, my favorite pack. So, what I'm going to do is I want you to So, if you want to remember, this is a hop. So when I'm finished, make sure that you go into my information box and check out the next person in line. Just click theirs and it will go right to their YouTube video. Make sure you like and possibly subscribe and make a note to any and all of the people that are in this hop. The other thing about this hop, because this is a 5-week, actually 6-week program, you could start this at any time up until the very last day. If you're quick at making something and you wanted to put it all together in one night, but you would have to make sure that you get it on Julie's and Cara's sites for it to count, you would get a free gift. So anybody who completes this entire project will receive a gift from Julie and a gift from Cara, which is really cool. That's one of the reasons why I stick doing these, is because I like the free stuff. So what I've done here, I've done a couple things and I've set a couple things up. So the first things I've set up is I actually had already, I had all this paper that I had inked and torn, and I really liked it with the mushrooms. So I set that up to look if somewhere I could maybe find something else to go on it. So I'm just presenting it to you guys so you can see what I've done there. I want to put them so I don't lose them. I'll put that one right over there. So this one here I actually have set up. Oops. You can see my hands are crazy. I'm going to make this one into a belly band. How I have it set is that I cut out the words and all the things that were on the one big tag on Julie's. Oh, maybe I should just go to bed. I can't go until I'm made sure that this is uploaded to YouTube, is what it is. Ooh. So this is going to be a belly band. I know approximately what size the book pages are. I should double check it though. Let's double check it. In fact, this one's so big, I don't even know if it will go in there now, because I made it super ginormous. Oops. You know what? I may split this right in half and put half of it on one side and the other half on the other side. I think that would look really good. So we'll just set that aside and we'll do that later. If I make this one a belly band, it actually, because I do like to do the flip on the side, and actually if I do that, I tend to redo the corners. That one might not fit in there. Farfignugan. And I'm actually going to fold over right here. One, it's going to give me a little bit of extra of that. I'm going to cut it right in the middle of this blue. Okay. And that would make a pretty good belly band there. Or in here someplace. I don't know where yet. It's got an owl. Let's see. There's eggs here. There's mushrooms there. Pheasant. That's Mr. Square Root. We've got Camus cows there. How about we put this one on this side, because I think that's where I want it. Because I may actually flip over that edge. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put glue on this right here. You guys can't see because I like to do things close to me. Okay, and I'm going to put that in right about there. This was actually going to come across, and maybe it still can. And we could put the owl there and put, I was going to have this in the background. And then I was going to do this. And this, and maybe put that there. But I don't think it will look too bad if I make it a double page. Do you? I think it'll look good. Let's do that, a double page, even though this is gonna, it'll probably have to be a, this will be one side and the other one will be that. So this is still going even though I've been sitting here in silence waiting for the glue to dry. So I'll have cut all of that out. This is nice and dry. What I've done is I have put the owl on the very end, right? This will be a second belly band, but it sort of goes all the way across the page. I pulled that across and I put one of the leaves from behind here across. Now, if you remember correctly, I had one go like that over there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that on this side. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to maybe just fold it over. Because I don't think that I'm going to be able to So what I'm going to actually do is I folded it over, but I'm going to fold it over and put it on the inside of the page. Like this. So you don't lose the inside of that. Okay, and then we're going to just leave that dangling. And then on this side here, we have this set of leaves, and I want to still be able to see that blue and coppery color up there, so I'm going to put this down here. Because the blue color is actually in his eyes around the... Of course, you guys aren't going to see me do around my eyes with my fingers. But you know what I mean. Okay. And then I'm going to actually put this right there to sort of cover up the stem. And I want to make sure that this is going to be right. Because I want to keep... You know what? I'm just going to put this on the back. I'm going to put this like this. So we know that those two go together, and I want them to stay together. Stacked that way properly. Stacked. The way I want it is I want this stacked, but then I'll line this one up, is what I was trying to say, if I wasn't making any sense. So that will go like that, because I wanted to be able to be able to see all that's there. So let's get some glue on that and just wipe it over there because there's plenty of glue. Oh, fart muffins. Burlap sucks up stuff. It just makes things difficult. See, now it's all messy. I'll have to let it dry a little bit and then take it off with my thing. So that's going to be, no, you know what? I do have this, but I think I'm actually going to change it because I was going to put this here, but we've got all the color back here. Let's see if I use it someplace else, and then we may bring it back. I may find something else to go here. But for right now, I'm going to say stamp, this page is done. Let's go. I'm going to put that above me. The next thing I'm going to do is I have this paper that I got. Oops. This is supposed to go in something else, and it's from Julie's, and I didn't put it in there. So we're just going to pretend. That is just going to be way too big for this. So we'll put that up there, and I'm going to keep this, use this piece of paper, because I thought it was a spare up there. This is, I mean, all the pages are the same, so I'm just going to measure how big the page is. I love this orangey craft paper. I got it at a barbecue place that my husband and I went to here in the closest, biggest town to me, which is Knightdale, North Carolina. I am actually closer to Knightdale than Wendell itself, but my address is Wendell. Go figure. And it was really, really yummy. I got a huge monster potato, but they put this underneath like on your tray, and then you put your plate of food on it, and it never got dirty, so I got it. But also, which they shouldn't do because I may just stop, pull my car up to the roadside and go grab it for myself. They have rolls of it at the takeout stations. A lot of places are having takeout stations now where you bag up your own takeout food. They had a whole roll of this at the takeout station, so I may need to go take some food out one day. Oh, crap. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I just dropped my small scissors. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. 2 points for anybody who knows what that came from. I have another pair of small scissors that I'll end up using, but that's like my favoriteest pair of small scissors. My Tim Holtz small pair of scissors would be my favoriteest, except for one time we had a dog come and visit, and he chewed the handle off. So no more Tim Holtz smallest pair of scissors for Dawn-Marie. Somebody ruined that for her. I'm just going to double check the size of the page. This may need to be done on one of the pages. Maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, because I think if I just put that on that edge, we'll be able to get it in there. Because I want it to hang off like that. So it's actually a double pocket. Okay, so there was a big postcard with that on it, but I cut this off. I wanted something to use that with. And I was going to put this back here. Now, mostly this, I know there's pretty flowers on it, but it's going to get covered up. I'm using it mostly because of the edging that I have done on it. Yep, I like that. To make sure that that edge stays underneath this, I am going to put that there. Hold it for a second. And then I'm going to take and put a little tiny dot on that one, which is just going to barely come up over that edge. That would almost look good there without that behind it. I don't know. I'm just so loving orange. Let's see if there's anything else in here that could be used, because there certainly might be. Aha! This might actually look good. I am now going into all of my scrippity scrappities. Let's see what this looks like. I know, I just thought of something, but that's okay. I think that's going to work. I'm going to make sure that this right here is centered on it first. And then get it to center on the two pockets. Okay. I'm still going to try to get this in here. How about that? I'm still going to get it in. Yep, I like it. So I'm just like stacking on stacking on stacking. And see, you don't even see any of those silly summer flowers on there. Okay. What do I have left? I still have, of course, the extra stuff that I had from yesterday, but actually that means last week. Plus we have all these little things here. I could make that another flower in the background. I mean, another... that I would definitely have to see on the page. I can't make that decision until I can see it on the page. But I am going to go ahead and maybe this one will even be a belly band. How about that? Let's see if we can make this one a belly band. I like belly bands. One of the dogs is having a puppy dream right now. Can you hear it? Shh. That would be Bruno having the puppy dream, and I'm about ready to run out. So, my battery ran out. I hadn't even noticed that I didn't plug it in last night. I just left it hanging. And I hadn't even noticed that that was happening when Bruno is still having his puppy dream. Even though I have taken the time to get that done. So this is a possibility to stay with this unless we use it for something else. But for right now, I'm going to stamp that one as finished for now. Okay. Oh, let's go on to this one. So there was sort of, some people were a little upset that there was a hunter. See, there's a hunter with his dog shooting the duckies in this kit for Julie. And not me. I'm all for hunting. That's how we ate in the winter time. My father was the town gunsmith, so this one right here is going to be for my daddy. I never think he went, he may have when he was younger gone bird hunting, but we mostly did deer hunting. In fact, in school we used to get, you didn't have to come in until noon if you went out hunting, which I think is sort of cool, and I doubt they do it now. So instead of hiding him like some people suggested, I went and put a little love fern around him, saying that we love the doggy and the guy with the gun. Mwah, love. Okay, so this is probably, I don't know what this is going to be. However, I did start it by making sure I could get that on there. And I used the brighter leftover from Julie's, and that should draw your eye in there. And then I did put some yellow that I had done, actually in the same batch of what I've been using now. So I had put that up there, but I don't think I like that up there. Let's see. It's too plainy-dainy. I think maybe we could put this up there, because then he'd be shooting the fox instead of the birds. Because there is a fox there. Let's see, what else could we put? He could be shooting a bear from leftover from Julie's. We could put the bear up there. Look at that. Mr. Bear. Because you would be going hunting for bear with a dog. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to cut that out and see what we can do on that, because I think Mr. Bear would look really adorable up there. Let's see if I can get this side back a little. And we can maybe tuck him in. Oh, you know what? There, he's stepping over into them. How about that? I'm always one to try to make things more fun, so we put Mr. Bear in it. Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear. Now, I know I should have cut it before I did this, but oh, and I don't have my little scissors anymore. Arg. Let me see if I can reach around and get my second pair of little scissors. You can't just have one pair. These are my thread cutting scissors. Let's see if they'll work. I'm sure they will, but I like my little ones, my other little ones. Did I get that close enough that... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Bear's gonna stand there on the side. Look how much bigger Mr. Bear is compared to the deer, the hunter and the dog. He's like, I am giant and I am going to come and get you for hunting. Rah. Yes, I'm that silly person who makes up stories about her tags that she's making. Now, obviously, he's a little razzled cut there because I cut him from something else. His head is even missing. Good Lord. Or almost off. We may have to find something to go there. Maybe we'll tuck a piece of, make him look like he's... Oh, in fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. I am going to take... Okay, so how we do this, I'm going to make this sort of cinch around here. I'm going to put one polka dot there and one polka dot there of glue. This is the smaller end, so I'm going to put that one up there, and this is the bigger end. And it's going to still be a little scrunchy. See, it's still scrunchy there. And we're going to let it dry for a minute. Then I'm going to take the bigger bottle of glue and I'm going to do a little swipey here. And I'm going to take and I'm going to scrunch up this brown fabric. And hopefully it will look almost like he's stepping outside of a curtain or something to that effect. You know, he's peeking outside of a stage curtain. Oh, Madonna Santa, come on! Yeah, it'll work. It will keep it. He'll look sort of funny, but it'll work for right now. Poor Mr. Brown Bear. He's a little jumbled there, but this will make him look like he's coming out of a curtain. Yep, that's what I want. See how that made a pucker there? So I'll be able to swing it around. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I just needed to wait for it to dry properly. So he's coming out of the curtain, like he's coming out of a curtain from a play or something. So I'm just going to take that little arm that he's missing there, put a little piece of glue there, and hold it over so that it sticks, so it looks like he's behind a curtain. He's behind the magic curtain. Now this little funny stick out thing here, it really doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to take as much off as I can of it. Because he wouldn't have like his big belly or something sticking out. It would be like he was coming out halfway. So that helps out that way. Let's get an edge on that and let's see if we can get some of the other to come around and stick there. So it looks like he's coming out of a curtain. Yep. On my report cards I always had, has a vivid imagination. See, he's coming out of a time warp curtain. He's actually from the Neanderthal age or something. That could actually be a tab on the edge of a page. Yay, we made a giant bear. Okay, let's see what else. We do have this with this deer. Oh, I already did put this piece of green across it because there was winter up here, and these are sort of springy things, so I just decided to put that up there. I really do not like that edge, how it goes like that. I don't think it goes. I actually think it's too dark. I still have my a bunch of little stuff here. That might be a thought. I'm going to set these aside for when we put it onto the page, because I can't do anything until that goes onto a page to decide if that's going to work. Nope. I do have this Mr. Buck from, oh look, here's the paper one. That was from the sheer one. Papa can be up in the sky with diamonds. If it was a girl, his name could be Lucy. Well, his name could still be Lucy. It could be Lucifer. Because that show, the guy went by Lucy sometimes. Oh, I like that. We've got Mr. Deer down here. We have Mama Deer and Baby Deer. And actually, I think these are antelope because they wouldn't have the white tips. But we can pretend. Let's get this up on the corner. There. Whoopsie. Okay. What else do I have on here that could be used? That is supposed to be used over here. That's supposed to be used over here. I think the scale of the stair is going to be off, but I'm just going to take a quick cutout of him and see if I can get him no. Maybe he'll go someplace else. Okay, I'm going to actually turn this over because it is going to be a tag. And I am going to glue this other corner down. I'm going to cut that edge. Okay. Maybe I'll need these little pieces of greenery for something else, so I'm just going to cut them off rather than turning them over. Because you never know when you need these little scraps of green. Little scraps of green. Okay. So this can also be a tuck, the way I've done it. Nope. I don't know why I wanted that there. It's not going to work. This is not. Excuse me. See, do we have anything on this that could go up there and look good? Oh, I see something. Except for I already sort of messed it up, but we'll pretend it's not messed up. I'm just going to cut across like this so I can get it off the page so we can see how it looks. I was thinking I could go like that. I'm at 20 minutes, means I have about 9 minutes left. I'm definitely not going to finish this in that 9 minutes, but that's okay. When it shuts itself off, I will let you guys back in. I bet this is going to be too... Oh no, look, I do have enough of the edge. If I put this right along that edge where it's already cut, and I sort of go behind him, that's it, right like that. have to stick his nose down because it's sticking up just that little bit. I should put a little red dot on him so he can be Rudolph. Okay, and let's see what's sticking out on the edge. Let's cut that off. And that still is a tucky. If you want it to be. It's okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We'll stick that, you know what, I really am going to probably put something on the back of this, and I'm going to do it when you're not, you know, we're not here. Because it's way too floppy. But you guys don't need to see that being done. So we have this, and we have this, and all of these little scrappy doos here. Now I already put this down. I know that this is too big for a, to go across, but it could be like a page here and you could slide things in, and I really love this design. Like, I honestly do not want to cover it. And it's so plain. But I love it. I mean, it's orange, and it's a bullseye. I wonder if we maybe put this rabbit down at the bottom. Nope. I don't want to fussy cut that you-know-what tree out. But I think maybe this bunny is going to be the one that might live on this bottom of this page, because it's not covering up where the center of the rings of the tree fall. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to, he's moving it around the corner, okay? Because I don't want to be charged with cutting a bunny's hiney off. Okay. I'm going to stamp this one as closed too, because well, you know what? We may put a, my fingers aren't working. Something needs to go right down here. Madonna Santa. You're not going to believe this, but I'm actually going to very quickly cut out this edge just of this stamp and the floral behind it. Yep, that will work. And I think that if I cut a really small piece from here, I can go like that. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think this is just a little bit too long here for the bunny, but I wonder if I pull some of the strands apart and out. There we go, and once again, I think this is going to be too flimsy. I may end up putting something behind it. I like it. I may find a pretty bead or something to go around the bunny's neck, because it's nakey. We don't want a bunny's neck to be nakey. We want a pretty little something on it. We'll find something. You'll come back and you'll see that I put a collar on my bunny at some point, I'm sure. Okay, another one bites the dust. Now we are down to little things. Little things, little things, little things. One of the things I'm probably going to do is, because we do have so many little things left, like these, they really belong like on a page, either by themselves. I like to put, like, if there's a blank page, I like to put like a butterfly up in the corner. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into my holding bin right here, because I don't think I'm going to do anything with them right now. And I don't think I'm going to do anything with this one right now. I'm going to put that in there. I don't think I'm going to do anything with this one right now. I'll put that in there. And I'm going to put all of these little edges from the greenery on that one in here, because they're nice and small and could go behind something. We do have this little guy left. Oops. I'll put him in there, but if he gets lost, oops. So we had blue, and you can see there's like a blue snaky in here. And that Will's cigarette thing is blue. I have this really pretty blue that would hide Mr. Snake, because who wants Mr. Snake on your thing? Huh? I have an idea. However, if I do what I'm thinking, I'm actually going to stop this now because I'm going to need to do a lot of cutting on something else. And the next time you see this, it will look totally different. And I think you're going to like it. Hey everyone, this is Dawn-Marie. I'm back to show you what has been made. Some things have been changed since you were watching, but that's okay. I've got the girls in my belly, and they are trying to give me kisses, which is sort of annoying. So this is one we made and we already had put in. It is a double belly band, double bubble band. It's a double bubble band. Yep. Okay, Billy Goat, enough. And then we made this tag, and I'm probably going to end up putting something on the back, but I think it's super cute. There's a little rabbit, and I put some of that dyed paper that I had from my last project on the back, and it still shows the a good portion of the beautiful veins or ring work on the what would be the circle from the a tree. I love this tag. I want it in every color. Hint, hint. And this was our deer and buck tag. This was our we love our sportsman gun tag. That's in there for another reason. This is our double pocket tag. Now I did cut this one apart and I found one more piece of the colored. I like it because it goes from the orange to the blue, which has a little bit in there. This was the postcard. I didn't quite do exactly what I was going to do, but it does have a little tuck spot there. And then this is the leaf tag, fall leaf tag, and I put the two little mushrooms in front so you could put something in it. And I made something else, but that's, I already put it in my little bag of everything that needs to go in here. Let's see, these guys may end up being stuff-ins, but this has got to be put in, and it's got to have a page that goes opposite of it so that we can put like that. So let's see what we have. I don't think that would, I think the front is pretty clustered. And I don't want to put it somewhere where it's already got a double. It's got to go towards further back. Oh my. There's one. I want a double on both. We'll put it right here. There's that word again. We didn't know what it was. Plebeian. And I said I think it's pork because they talk about pork in it. Do I want to put it here? Contributions from Birdland. Yep. Let's put it right here. We're running out of space, guys. Okay. So this one, well, it could go here, and they could open up like that. Nope, I think I'm going to put this here. Right along that edge. That way you can still lift it up and see the contributions from Birdland. Birdland, wasn't that a, I think that was a big place to go swing dancing back in the old days, like 100 years ago, when it was the Roaring 20s. Because I actually think that there's a song about Birdland. I'll have to look it up and let you guys know. By the time I make this, maybe I'll know this information and I'll flash it up on the screen, just like pop-up videos in the old days on MTV. Pop-up video. Now this one is going to stick out past it, which means I may have to do something on the other side to hide the white. But, I mean, I can just grab my markers and do that if I need to, or I can... Yeah, obviously that's not even, but maybe that's okay. Does it need to be even? Does it need to be even, Steven? I actually like that one's a little higher than the other. How about that? Okay. There's that one. I think that looks cool. Woohoo! Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Stick. Stick. The next one is the... I need to leave some of these open. Not open, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. What? This is day 4. We have one more day. Okay. This one's got to go on the right side. Because of the way I built it. I'm going to squish that up as much as I can to the inside. So I had just put the glue on the orange pocket. Once that's down, I'll put the glue on the corner of the green pocket. I just wanted to make sure that that one's down first. I know it takes time. Well, this glue is one of the fastest glues to stick, but it also takes the time on the video. And remember, this glue is not exact. I mean, I'm not... The paper seems to be sucking up the glue and not sticking sometimes. So that's the other thing, is right before I do... If somebody were to want to buy this, right before I sent it out, I'll go in and make sure that everything was glued all the way. So I do have a question for you guys, if you want to give me an answer. I'm looking to open a store. You know, is Etsy really the only place to go? Do you guys sell things on other places? I have tried local markets, and nobody around here seems to understand the art form. And I've been balked at for the prices that I've wanted. And at one place, I actually pushed them down as far as I could, which basically paid for what I had bought to do them. And none of my time, which I'm not cool about, because I feel that my time is worth what I do with it. I mean, I know some artists in the old days didn't get any recognition till they died, but they did have patrons that took care of them. Now, I did apply to coffee, and I'm going to get that. I did the first phase of it, and I'm going to get that going. But I'm still wondering, is Etsy the only place, or is there some other place to sell stuff online? And you can leave that comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And then maybe you'll see me someplace. I have a lot to sell because it's just been growing and growing since last year, since I tried to sell. You know, I just realized something. I make most things to the right, because this has to be on a right-hand page too. And I wonder if it's because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, let me know if you make things to the left most of the time. To the left, to the left. To the right, to the right. Because that would be a truly interesting discovery. I'm weird. I like that analytical stuff. I think that comes from my sociology background. I love to see the differences in people. Actually, it's big enough that it doesn't. It can be on the left side. And it could just be a little tuck pocket. So let's find another place for him. How about the animal world? Oh, well, it says the animal world all through it on the left-hand side. Do we want him on the deer page? So he's sort of shooting at the deer? I think that's a good place for him. So he's also going to get the deer. Yay! Oh, you know what I never did on this? And I'm not going to be able to do it on this corner, but I will on those four. I need to corner around them. At least make it halfway decorative. Oh, I may not be able to do it on this one either. Oh, you know what? I will on this. I haven't used these because they got dropped behind my thing here. And I've just been using my little ones because I couldn't get to these until I pulled something out. And I pulled something out this weekend. So, yay, I was able to get to it. Oops, there we go. Another time Dawn-Marie's doing it closer. So I have to wear glasses for long distance, but I don't for close up. So when I do crafting, I don't wear my glasses. But I also feel like I need to pull things closer to me, which is why several times I have found myself pulling things close to me to do and out of shot of the video. Okay, there we go. Yay, Mr. Hunter! Get your meat for the winter! Okay. Yep. Let's see. That's what we would have had for meat up in Maine for the winter. Bear and deer. I miss having the meat because whenever I've gotten, like, venison down here, people have already made it into sausage. I mean, I like venison steaks. No sausage. This one right here, I am going to put a back to it, but I think a good place that will it slip will be right in there. So I'm actually going to put it in my container. And this one is also going to be a tag, hopefully. Yeah, I think it might have to go in something upside down. Or it's got to go on a left-hand tuck. I mean, a right-hand tuck. Maybe it can go in there. Yep, it could go right there. Ah, and then owls love to eat bunnies. Oh, that's the perfect page for that once I get some cardstock on the back. Okay, the only other two things we have are these two postcards, which I think are probably just going to be drop-ins. I don't know. That one is a little wide. Yeah, that one's wide. I think it's going to be a stuff-in. So everything for day 4 is in here, and I want you guys to remember that I just had it in my hand. Here it is. This is day 4 for the Dear Julie Julie and Cara Brandon Fall Challenge. Make sure you go down to the information box where you will find the next person in line for the hop video. And then after that, do the same thing in the next video, go down to the next one. Or Julie on her Dear Julie Julie Facebook, not Facebook, I did that before. YouTube page has one category that's just for this hop. So you could also go there and just hit run and it will run all the videos. And once again, this is Dawn-Marie with CreativeDMEDesigns. Abby and Billy Goat say goodbye, and so do I. Have a nice day.